My dear friends, welcome to Rajashekhar classes on Applied Data Science with Python. This is lecture number 158. In this lecture, we will try to understand another category of problem where sigma 1 square and sigma 2 square are unknown but assumed unequal. In my previous lecture, I already discussed sigma 1 square and sigma 2 square unknown, but they have equal values. But in this lecture, we will try to understand sigma 1 square and sigma 2 square are assumed unequal. Yes, here we have few assumptions. My first assumption is samples are randomly and independently drawn, populations are normally distributed, population variances are unknown and assumed unequal. Here we will try to understand how to calculate these degrees of freedom. The population variances are assumed unequal, so this point is important. Here assumption is population variances are assumed unequal. In that case, you cannot, so a pooled variance is not appropriate. In this case, you cannot apply this pooled variance concept. Use t value with new degrees of freedom. What is my new degrees of freedom? Nu equal to s1 square by n1 plus s2 square by n2 whole square by s1 square by n1 whole square by n1 minus 1 plus s2 square by n2 whole square by n2 minus 1. This is simple formula for calculating degrees of freedom. This is my t value x1 bar minus x2 bar minus d naught. What is my d naught? Mu1 minus mu2 by under root of s1 square by n1 plus s2 square by n2. This new degrees of freedom we have seen in my previous slide. Anyway, these formulas we will try to understand with simple real-time example. Just see this one. What it says: arsenic concentration in public drinking water supplies is potential health risk. Yes, it's true. An article in the Arizona Republic reported drinking water arsenic concentration in parts per billion for 10 metropolitan Phoenix communities and 10 communities in rural Arizona. The data shown. This is Metro Phoenix, this is rural Arizona. X1 bar is my first sample mean, X2 bar is my second sample mean, S1 is my first sample standard deviation, S2 is my second sample standard deviation. Now, we wish to determine, what we have to determine? We wish to determine there is any difference in mean arsenic concentration between metropolitan Phoenix communities in metropolitan Phoenix communities and communities in rural Arizona. This we are interested to determine. How can you do it? Just first I must formulate my null hypothesis H0. The parameters of interest are the mean arsenic concentration for the two geographic regions, say mu1 and mu2, and we are interested in determining whether mu1 equal to mu2. That is status quo. My status quo is H0, that is mu1 equal to mu2, and my alternative hypothesis mu1 not equal to mu2, and your level of significance is 0.05. And what is my t naught test statistics is x1 bar minus x2 bar minus 0 by under root of s1 square n1 plus s2 square n2. Now we will try to calculate degrees of freedom. This data we already discussed in my problem. S1 value is given that 7.63, S2 value 15.3, N1 value 10, N2 value 10 by S1 square by N1, 7.63 whole square by N1 minus 1, 10 minus 1, S2 square means 15.3 whole square by N2 means 10 whole square by N2 minus 1. This is 13.2. This approximate value of 13.2 is 13. Now we know degrees of freedom. Now we will try to understand this calculated value t. This formula is x1 bar minus x2 bar, that is 12.5 minus 26. This is mu1 equal to mu2 means 0 by s1 square by n1 plus s2 square by n2, that is minus 2.77 you are getting. This is my calculated value. This is your calculated value. Now I must check whether it is in critical region or not. This is my t value for two-tailed test is minus 2.160 left side, right side 2.160. How one can calculate this value from table? Even there are t distribution table from which you can calculate this 2.160, but even you can write Python code. After a few seconds we will try to understand this. This minus 2.77, it's less than minus 2.160, therefore reject h naught. Why? Because it is in critical region, you must reject h naught. There is evidence of difference in means. I can say your minus 2.77 is less than this one minus 2.160, means your calculated value is less than your tabulated value. I can say this reject h naught, reject null hypothesis. There is evidence to conclude that mean arsenic concentration in the drinking water in rural Arizona is different from the mean arsenic concentration in metropolitan Phoenix drinking water. This you can make use your Jupyter notebook to calculate these values. How can I calculate? First I must calculate t value, that is tabulated value. How can I do it? Stats.t.ppf. What is alpha by 2? This is 13 is new. I already calculated new value 13 we were getting. This is minus 2.160. This is t value. This is tabulated t value. This is metro data. This is rural data. Stats.t test underscore ind. Equal variance equal false means here we are not having equal variance. We are supplying first error metro data, and second one is I am supplying rural data, isn't it? Now if you run this piece of code, stats.t test underscore ind, this is metro data, this one is rural data, equal underscore where equal false means what values will you get? This is my calculated value. Minus 2.76 is my calculated value, and my tabulated value, this is my tabulated table value, as your calculated value minus 2.76 is less than minus 2.16. There I must reject h naught. I already discussed this one, reject h naught. Even if you want, you can go to the Jupyter notebook, and from there also you can check whether it is correct or not. Just let me go to my Jupyter notebook. Just say this one. What it says, from SciPy import stats.t.ppf 0.02514. It's not that one, this one. Yeah, just see this one. Sorry, metro, this is metro data, this is rural data. Just I am reading these two arrays. After that, what I have to do, just I must calculate stats.t test underscore ind independent, and equal underscore where equal false means it's not equal variance. In that case, what will you get? Stats is not defined. What does it mean? Let me run that one first. This one, yes, stats, yes. Now let me run this one. What happens we will see. Just see, you are getting, yes. What you are getting, this is my calculated value minus 2.76. This is my calculated value, and minus 2.76. and what is your t value? How will you get this one? For example, this is my calculated value. Tabulated value, I think it's 13 degrees of freedom, isn't it? Yes, 13 degrees of freedom means what will you get? Just let me run this piece of code. Just say this one you are getting minus 2.160. That's what we have shown in our PPT. This is tabulated value. PPF, I already explained many times what is this PPF, stats.t.ppf. This is 0.025 level of significance. Your new value is 13. We calculated already. You are getting minus 2.16. This you are getting minus 2.76. This calculated value minus 2.76 is less than your t value minus 2 tabulated value. It is in critical region, isn't it? If it is in critical region, what I have to do? I must reject h naught. Yes, this is simple lecture. Just go through this one. So certainly you can understand. Thank you very much.